Level 1, the neighborhood kid. You're a hanger around. You're nobody. Maybe you grew up in the neighborhood watching these guys roll through in their expensive cars. You see the respect people give them, the fear in their eyes, the way they command a room. You want that. So you start showing up. You linger outside the social club. You offer to grab espresso from the corner shop. Someone needs their car detailed, you're already there with the bucket and sponge. Here's what nobody tells you about this stage. You're not learning the business. You're being evaluated. Every single action is a test. Can you follow simple instructions? Do you ask too many questions? Most importantly, can you keep your mouth shut? The guys barely acknowledge your existence. To them, you're unpaid labor, a servant. But you're absorbing everything. Who talks to who? Which topics make the room go quiet? Which cop drives past at what time? You're not earning a dime, but you're taking all the legal risk. If the feds kick in the door during a card game, guess who's getting thrown in the back of the patrol car while the important guys slip out through the kitchen? You are. The promotion comes when you make yourself genuinely useful. Maybe you notice an unmarked car parked down the block and give everyone a heads up before anything incriminating happens. Maybe you handle an errand that required actual discretion. Something clicks. They start to remember your name. Level 2, the associate. Now you're working with the organization, but you're not part of it yet. There's a massive difference. Your world becomes a constant hustle. You might be running numbers, taking bets on football games and horse races, or maybe you're helping hijack shipments from the airport, stealing merchandise off trucks before they reach their destination. The money starts flowing, finally, but it doesn't all go into your pocket. Every week you're expected to kick up. You hand over a thick envelope of cash to your sponsor, the maid guy who brought you into this life. If you earn $10,000 from your operations, you're handing over $3,000 or $4,000 of it upward. No negotiation. This isn't a suggestion. And if you decide to skim a little extra for yourself, if you hold back money you should have kicked up, that's considered stealing from the family. That gets you killed. The danger here is real and constant. You're the one actually committing the crimes, breaking into warehouses, threatening people who owe money. The FBI isn't watching the boss. They're watching you because you're active, visible, and often sloppy. When you get arrested, and you probably will eventually, the family owes you nothing. No lawyer, no support for your family while you're inside. You do your time, you keep silent. That's the only currency that matters now. Proving you won't cooperate with law enforcement no matter what pressure they apply. That's how you show you're ready for what comes next. Level 3, the candidate. You've been grinding for years now. You did a stretch in state prison and never once considered talking to prosecutors. You've proven you can generate serious income and handle pressure. Now you're officially on record with a captain. This means you belong to his crew. No one else in the organization can touch you without his permission. If someone from another family tries to shake you down or muscle in on your territory, your captain intervenes. He tells them to back off. You're protected. But this protection comes with intense scrutiny. The bosses are investigating everything about you. They're checking your bloodline. In traditional families, you need to be 100% Italian on your father's side. No exceptions. They're digging into your family history, looking for any informants or cooperators in your background. One wrong move destroys everything. Get into a drunken bar fight that draws police attention? Done. Disrespect someone important? Finished. You're walking on glass every single day. Then one afternoon, someone tells you to put on your best suit. You're going to get made. Everything you've worked toward, all the risks and the prison time and the violence, it's about to pay off in a way that changes your life forever. Level 4, the soldier. You walk into that dimly lit room. A table sits in the center with senior members surrounding it. There's a gun placed on the surface, a card depicting a saint. Someone takes your hand and pricks your trigger finger with a pin. Your blood drips onto the holy image while it burns in your palm. They recite the oath. You repeat the words. The fire consumes the card as you swear loyalty unto death. You are now a made man. The transformation is immediate and profound. No civilian can harm you without severe consequences. No associate can disrespect you. Even a boss from a different family cannot order your death without approval from the commission, the ruling body of organized crime. If someone strikes you, they strike the entire organization. You now supervise your own crew of associates. They earn money and kick up to you. You kick up to your captain. Your responsibilities shift from street work to management. You ensure the construction sites pay their tribute. You make certain union votes go the desired direction. You don't smash windows personally anymore. You send someone else. But make no mistake, when the boss issues an order that someone needs to disappear, you respond. You grab your tools and handle business. Refusing isn't possible. Level 5, the enforcer. Some soldiers excel at generating revenue. You discovered your talent lies elsewhere. Violence. When someone owes money and refuses to pay, they send you. You are the mechanism of fear that keeps cash flowing upward. Perhaps you specialize in something even darker, making problems vanish permanently. You know which industrial facilities have chemical vats, which construction sites are pouring foundations on specific mornings. Everyone fears you, including members of your own crew, but this role isolates you. They need your particular skills, yet they avoid being near you when possible. Level 6. The Acting Captain. Your captain faces serious trouble. Federal indictment. Health crisis? Maybe surveillance has become so intense he can't leave his residence. He designates you as his temporary replacement. You're running the entire crew now, but everyone understands the position isn't truly yours. This tests both your loyalty and leadership ability. You must keep the money flowing to your captain during his absence. You must maintain discipline among the soldiers. Perform poorly and the income stops, enraging your captain. Perform too well and he might suspect you're trying to steal his crew permanently. You're balancing on a blade's edge, demonstrating leadership while appearing to want none of it. Level 7. The Captain. The temporary title vanishes. You're the legitimate skipper now. You command 10 soldiers and hundreds of associates beneath them. You control territory, perhaps several neighborhoods. You've become middle management. You never touch narcotics directly, never handle weapons personally, you manage human assets. Your primary function is insulating the boss from criminal activity. You meet your soldiers in public spaces, shopping centers, parks, walking conversations. They deliver envelopes. You deliver instructions. You're accountable for your crew's entire income. Economic downturns don't excuse you. If federal agents raid your gambling operation, you must establish new revenue streams immediately. You also serve as arbiter. When soldiers dispute money, they come to you. You decide the outcome. Your judgment is absolute within the crew, but you face quotas. You must deliver substantial payments to the boss weekly. Stop earning and you get replaced. In this world, replacement means execution. Level 8. The underboss. You've reached second in command. The boss creates the vision, you execute it, you handle daily operations. Every captain reports directly to you. You collect tribute from all crews, you resolve conflicts too significant for captains but too minor for the boss. When federal prosecutors build cases, they typically target you first. You're the protective layer keeping the boss from imprisonment. You're also the heir apparent. If the boss dies or goes to prison, the position typically transfers to you. But everyone knows this, which makes you the primary target for every ambitious captain who believes he could do better. You must be strong enough to run the organization, yet deferential enough not to threaten the boss. Level 9. The Boss. You survived everything. Street wars, prison sentences, betrayals. You sit at the head of the table, you're a ghost. You never touch firearms, never handle money from criminal enterprises. Layers of people separate you from actual crimes. You whisper instructions to your underboss. 3 days later, a rival vanishes. You deal with the commission, the board of directors for organized crime. You sit with other family bosses and divide territories. You decide who gets made, who dies. You possess total power but zero peace. Your closest friend covets your position. The FBI has an entire squad dedicated solely to destroying you. There's no retirement plan, no exit strategy. You remain on the throne until you die in a hospital bed, a prison cell, or on the pavement outside a restaurant. This is what you chose. Every level demanded more from you than the last. And now that you're at the top, you realize the truth. Nobody ever really wins this game.